Hey, it's Witt, and today I'm going to walk you through the Rodin collection from Jerome Lemars. And I'd love to answer any questions you have about the watch as well. Just drop them down below in the comments section. So the watch comes in this beautiful presentation case. Got the Jerome Lemars logo and signature on the outside, and it's also got another plaque of the same on the inside. Now, mine got a little scratched up in shipping, but the watch survived just fine. So this white dial version is reference number JL4677. It's a 200-meter diver style watch. Comes with a 316L stainless steel case and bracelet. It's got applied indices with silver borders that just glisten in the light. It's beautiful. That's at each of the hour markers, and except for the 3 position, which is set aside for the Cyclops window for the date. And also printed is the Jerome Lemars signature and logo, and automatic, 200 meters, 660 feet. Case diameter is 44 millimeters. The lug to lug is 53 millimeters. Now, the included bracelet does have these male in leaks that kind of protrude out a little bit, so that is 58 millimeters if you include the length of those. The thickness is 13.5 millimeters, and the lug width is 22 millimeters, and it tapers down to about 20 millimeters at the clasp. Luminescence is featured prominently on all 3 of the hands, the hour, minute, and seconds, and then a little dimmer version on all the hour indices and the pip on the bezel at the resting 12 o'clock position. And speaking of the bezel, this is a 120 click bezel, and it's just got great action. Listen to it. Feels good, very tactile. You can set it exactly where you want it. It's got a little bit of back play on it, but that's where it wants to sit anyway. So you know you've got it set exactly. And it lines up on all the hour markers with those outside dashes on the bezel. Hard to see at this angle, but I'm pretty particular about that, so trust me. Let me just leave the bezel set here for a while. I'm kidding. Did you think I was going to do you like that? No. So the mineral crystal is sapphire coated, so it's not a full-on sapphire crystal. There's no anti-reflective coating on it as well, but you can see in this sunlight shot, it looks fabulous. I do have a little scratch on it, though. The bracelet features a milled clasp. It's got the word stainless steel stamped right on the clasp as well. And it's a very comfortable bracelet. Not the world's best, but by no means is it cheap either. You've got solid in links here. The main links are solid with push pins. And it features a display case back, which is showing off that workhorse Seiko NH35 movement, 24 joules. And, of course, it beats away at 21,600 beats per hour, which is equivalent to 6 ticks per second. So you get a nice sweep of the second hand. Features hand winding, and it is hackable. Got a screw down crown, and like I said, hand winding. It's got a very good resistance to it. Nice and easy to wind, though. And the crown at the first position, if you spin it clockwise, you get nothing because there is not a day complication. But if you rotate it backwards, counterclockwise, you can cycle through the date for a speed set. And the second click, of course, will stop the second hand. It's hackable. And it's got a nice feel to the hands as you roll through the time. Good resistance. Not too flimsy. I'll cycle around here so you can see the date change. And just about. And there, right about 11:50 p.m. So a little early, huh? Now, and every time I've gone to screw in the crown, it has gone right on the first try. So that's obviously a bonus as well. If you go to their website, you can see all the different colorways. It comes in black, blue, white, green, and red. And, of course, they've got white right in the middle here because that is the star of the show. Let me get into some of the pros and cons about this watch. One of the high pros is that it's a strap monster. You can put all kinds of stuff on this watch and just completely change the look of it. Here you can see it on a green NATO strap, which kind of plays off the bit of yellow in those indices. And you can dress it up as well. This is on a Hadley Roma Kevlar style strap, which gives it a nice black and white elegant look. And even the included bracelet you can wear with a suit and still have it look kind of dressy as well. And then even dress it down with the same bracelet, just depending on what you're wearing. Get that kind of sporty look, you know. So it's very versatile. Stick it on a silicone strap like this one from Barton, and again, it looks more like a diver's watch and more sporty look to it. Here's another look of it on that NATO. This is something I salvaged from a $20 watch. Look at that. Just takes on a whole different look, right? So one of the cons is the loom. So now the three hands, the hour, minute, and seconds, are just a blowtorch. I mean, they will blind you. They're bright. But the hour indices and the pip on the bezel are just a little bit more dim and almost come across as like a lighter color as well. It took me a while to get used to it, but you know, really the hour indices are of no use. They're gone so quick that you're just left looking at the hands for your loom. So that's kind of important to me because I'm a bit of a loom whore. So, you know. Now, one of the pros is that they have some great attention to detail on this Cyclops window. So they didn't just place it directly centered over the date window. They kind of offset it. It's down just a little bit. So the angle that you are normally looking at it from head to wrist is just perfect. So it actually makes that Cyclops window very, very useful. I just thought that was a great attention to detail, and it didn't go unnoticed by me. Something that is kind of a lack of detail, though, is these end links. So where they meet the case, there is some unevenness and or some gaps. So it's just not quite, you know, a custom fit. It tries to be, but it's not quite there. And you'll see on the first female link, there's some rough edges. I don't know how well you can see, but it's just not all the way filed down or polished down so that they're smooth. And the biggest quality control issue is this crooked printed last name. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Hey, but I'm completely in love with this watch. I just feel like the $795 price point is way out of range for this quality level. I mean, some of the watches that I've seen on the resale market, like eBay, new and used pieces, sub $300, $200, lower, yes, all day long. This watch lives in that price point. Let me just leave the bezel here for the rest of the video. I'm kidding. I can't end the video that way. Hey, but in all seriousness, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Your one subscription adds up and helps me reach a goal that will ultimately bring more watches to the channel to show you. So comment down below, hit the like button, share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you the next time around. Thanks for watching Witt.